than 2 million people have either evacuated or are preparing to leave.
ABC's Marcy Gonzalez live in Florida with the very latest. Marcy.
And the rain has been falling off and on here throughout the day, and we're still hours away from starting to feel the severe impacts of this storm. Hurricane Matthew moving towards Florida, the massive storm threatening severe flooding and destructive winds, potentially the most powerful hurricane to hit the U.S. in more than a decade.
Evacuate, evacuate, evacuate. Unfortunately, this is going to kill people.
Possibly the largest evacuation ever in Florida, with orders in place for 2.5 million people from here to the Carolinas.
I'm thinking just to get as far away from the flood zone as possible.
Some gas stations running out of fuel.
I spent almost an hour driving around looking for gas.
Store shelves left empty and more than 100 shelters now open from South to Central Florida.
I love my kids dearly, and I want to do what's best for them.
Taking the threat seriously after seeing the destruction Matthew left behind, killing more than 100 people in Haiti, battering the Bahamas.
I'm so scared, really.
And now making a straight shot towards the Sunshine State. Yeah, forecasters expect Matthew to make landfall here along Florida's east coast as a Category 4 late tonight. Already 2,500 National Guard troops are deployed, helping with all of the last-minute evacuations. Live in New Smyrna Beach, Florida, Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News. And now back to you.
And early this morning, we already saw some of the effects of Hurricane Matthew. And this is something that Megan has been tracking.
Yeah, meteorologist Megan Perry is here. We use the term perfect storm a lot, but this is really shaping up to be one heck of a storm.
Yeah, some models are showing maybe advancing to a Category 5 hurricane. So this is a massive, devastating storm, deadly storm as we head forward to the next several hours. I mean, 24 to 48 hours are going to be telling a lot. Some of the statements from the National Weather Service, the impacts from this hurricane could lead to some locations being uninhabitable for weeks or months. I mean, you don't hear them say that lightly. So I'm going to show you this. We're going to pause it for you. So Hurricane Matthew, Category 4, could make landfall early tomorrow morning. And then this is at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning Eastern time, continuing to track north into Georgia and the Carolinas as we head into Friday, Saturday into North Carolina as we end into Sunday. Then it could loop back around and hit Florida again. Let me show you why. A cold front over the country is going to be moving in, pushing it offshore, and we have Tropical Storm Nicole just to the south. That's going to be pushing it back towards Florida. Some of the models do take it up to the north, but it's looking less and less likely as we head into Monday and Tuesday of next week. It could make landfall again. Luckily, it would be weaker, but still no less devastating, and it has been devastating in Haiti. Mel.
Yeah, it absolutely has, Megan. We just got new numbers here within the past 45 minutes. This is an overview of what happened in Haiti. And now we know 108 people have been killed by this hurricane. Now here in the U.S., new video coming in. This is video here from a storm chaser. And you could see here, he is heading into the storm, but a lot of people, they're heading out of it. This is Vero Beach, Florida. Bumper to bumper traffic as people try to evacuate. And they also pulled this up too. This is kind of an eerie scene. These are the freeways there in Florida, and right now, Jason, you could see a lot of the freeways there empty, and this is an area you're very familiar with.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people out there are really getting the point that this storm is nothing to mess with, and they are hunkering down right now. Mel, thank you very much. 10 News has nonstop updates on the hurricane on our mobile app. You can check it out when you're on the go. Just download it from your app store.